Routing and remote access allows external users or remote users to connect to the server and have access to the internal resources of the network. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Roles and Features. Here I'm going to go ahead and click Next. It is a role-based installation, so go ahead and click Next. I'm going to select the server. I'm going to install it on my local server. Go ahead and click Next. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to select Remote Access. Click Next. Go ahead and click Next. Again, go ahead and click Next. Here I want to select what roles I want to install in my remote access server. I want to select the first one, which is Direct Access and VPN. Notice that as part of that role, I need to add many features. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Features. And I also want to select Routing. Once I have those two selected, go ahead and click Next. Next. Go ahead and click Next. And finally, go ahead and click Install. Okay, so installation has completed. So I'm going to go ahead and click Close. Notice that you have a link here that says open the Getting Started wizard. This is actually going to help you start configuring routing and remote access, but in this section we are going to use the routing and remote access management console. So if you click on Tools and you scroll down, notice that you have a routing and remote access section here. So let's go ahead and click on it. This is going to open the routing and remote access console. From here you can select the server. Notice that right now it has a red arrow pointing down, so it hasn't been configured. So if you right click on it, notice that you have a configure and enable routing and remote access option here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and I'm going to click Next. Okay, so how do I want to configure? What configuration do I want to give my routing and remote access? So I'm going to click the third option. I want my remote access server to act as a VPN server, as a router. In this case, it's going to do some network address translation, which is NAT, okay, between my private network and my public network. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next. The next section, I need to select which interface is connected to the internet or the public side. That will be the 172.28.22 address. So it's the second one. Go ahead and click Next. The next section, how do you want IP address to be assigned to remote clients? So when remote clients dial in into the network using a VPN client, they need to have an internal IP address assigned. They will be connected just like if they were part of the internal network. So in this case, we are going to use our internal DHCP server in order to assign IP addresses. So I'm going to say automatically and click Next. This section is to select the kind of authentication. We're not using a radio service for authentication. We are going to use the Active Directory domain for authentication. So I'm going to leave it as default, click Next, and finally go ahead and click Finish. Okay, so we have a notification here saying that in order for remote clients to receive IP configuration, we need to configure a DHCP relay agent. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And this is starting the service. And finally, go ahead and click Finish. All right, so if we notice now that we have a green arrow here, notice that if we expand on this arrow here, and we have notice that we have a network interface here. This is the internal network interface. This is the external network interface, and this is the loopback address. If we click on ports, these are the ports and protocols available for clients to dial in using VPN into the network. We will be configuring this later. So if we click on remote access clients, this is where all your clients that connect into the network are going to show up. Here, this is for remote access and login and policies. if you expand on IP version 4 and you click on general, notice that you have the different interfaces along with the IP addresses here. Static routes, this is if you want to create any static routes for a specific network. The ICP relay agent, we need to configure this, so I'm going to go ahead and right click on it, go to properties, and I'm going to add the IP address of my private interface. So that is 192.168.1.5. Go ahead and click add and apply. Alright,